Hey, what's up, Noob Nation? It's Realistic here, and today we're diving into what Bloodstrike really needs to fix. From weapons to maps, lighting, and much more, we're going to cover all the areas that need improvement for a better gaming experience. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about the in-game arsenal. Right now, if you're a fan of DMRs, you're out of luck. The only option we have is the VSS, and if you're someone who plays on Deserted Valley, you probably know how important mid-range DMRs can be. Guns like the Mini 14 or MK14 could fill this gap and add variety to gameplay. Although the devs are working on adding an Uzi, we still need those DMRs to balance the arsenal. Next on the list are the maps. Currently, we only have two options, Deserted Valley and Shutter Island. For long-term playability, we need more engaging and expansive maps like Verdansk from Warzone, or something similar. New maps would not only make things more interesting, but also offer different tactical opportunities. The devs have taken a lot of inspiration from Warzone and Call of Duty so far, so I think it's time to step it up with new maps. Now, let's talk about lighting. We've all experienced those frustrating moments when an enemy is practically invisible because they're standing against the light or at the edge of the horizon. Improving the lighting conditions is crucial to creating a fair and enjoyable experience for all players. Clearer lighting means better battles. The next big issue is the UAV system. Right now, our in-game UAVs aren't very accurate, and that's a huge problem. It's hard to track enemies in real time, which is crucial for tactical gameplay. The devs really need to work on making the UAVs more precise so that we can better plan our movements and strategies. Another thing that's holding the game back is the lack of fast-moving vehicles. We've all been in situations where we need to escape or chase down an enemy, but we're stuck with a slow vehicle. This is where more intuitive vehicles like motorcycles or ATVs could come in handy. Adding these would make mobility easier and keep the game's pace fast and exciting. Healing needs an overhaul too. Imagine being in a tight spot, low on health, and all you've got are inhalers or bandages. In games like Warzone, we have stims that allow players to quickly regain health and get back into the fight. Bloodstrike could really benefit from adding similar features or even auto-healing options to keep up with the game's fast-paced combat. Character development is another area that needs improvement. Recently, we saw overhauls for Blast and Nova, but other strikers are still lacking. Take Jet, for example. She's a female character in the lore, but her bulky design isn't very appealing. Giving strikers a more refined look and deeper backstories could attract more players, just like we've seen in Apex Legends. Server response is a big issue. Right now, there are 3 servers, Asia, MENA, and North America. But if you're playing from India without a stable connection or Wi-Fi, you're in trouble. The lag and desync issues are brutal, especially during gunfights. Your enemy's shots register, but yours don't. And boom, you're done. The devs really need to upgrade the servers to provide a more stable experience for everyone. Last but definitely not least, optimization. Bloodstrike is great for low and moderate budget smartphones, but for higher-end devices, it's a different story. I'm using a Nothing Phone 2 with an 8 Plus Gen 1 Snapdragon chipset that supports 120 FPS, yet I still face frame drops down to 80 to 90 when I push an enemy. And yet, we keep seeing microtransactions pushed daily. The devs need to focus on fixing the game's mechanics and optimizing it to avoid driving players away due to poor performance. We've seen what happened with Warzone Mobile, so let's hope they address this soon. So, there you have it, guys. Those are the key areas Bloodstrike needs to work on to keep players happy and engaged. From expanding the arsenal to better servers and new maps, these changes could really elevate the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree, or did I miss anything? This is Realistic, signing off. See you in the next one.